1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ali Ahmed. First, the headlines. President has said Pakistan is alert and shall remain alert to defeat all designs of the enemy. FATF recognizes Pakistan's commitment to a sustainable and robust anti-money laundering and combating the financing of terrorism frameworks. Information Minister says cooperation of the Parliament and the judiciary is essential in taking major steps against terrorism. Russia announces temporary ceasefire in 2 cities of Ukraine. And now, the news in detail. President Dr. Arif Alvi has said Pakistan is alert and shall remain alert to defeat all designs of the enemy. In a tweet, he said Pakistan Navy holds our head high. Arif Alvi said despite meager resources, it continues its vigilance of our shores and puts to shame all intruders. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Chaudhry Fawad Hussain has stressed for consensus to tackle the menace of extremism. In a tweet today, he said the cooperation of the Parliament and the judiciary is essential in taking major steps against terrorism. Chaudhry Fawad Hussain said the biggest reason behind the terrorism is extremism, which is used by the enemy as a weapon. He said the reason behind extremism is that pulpit, educational institutions and the police stations have not fulfilled their responsibilities. Financial Action Task Force has recognized Pakistan's continuing commitment to a sustainable and robust anti-money laundering and combating the financing of terrorism frameworks. Its plenary meetings was held in hybrid format. Pakistani delegation was led by Minister for Energy Hamad Azhar. Pakistan presented its case in an effective manner and also reaffirmed its political commitment to continue with the efforts to complete the action plans. As regards 2018 action plan, Pakistan has already completed 26 of 27 action plan items. While there was recognition by the FATF that Pakistan has made significant progress towards addressing the last remaining action item, the FATF encouraged Pakistan to continue to make progress to address as soon as possible the remaining one item. In just 2 plenary circles, Pakistan has completed 6 out of 7 action items. Meanwhile, in his tweets, Minister for Energy Hamad Azhar said, despite challenges, Pakistan completion of FATF's technical parameters shall be acknowledged soon. The minister expressed Pakistan's unwavering commitment against money laundering and terror financing. The Lady Reading Hospital Peshawar staff has been engaged since yesterday for the treatment of Peshawar Mosque blast victims. According to spokesperson Mohammad Asim, a total of 45 injured are currently admitted in different wards of the hospital. The hospital administration is taking special care of victims and providing best medical treatment to them. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has condemned the blast inside a mosque in Peshawar. In his tweet, he said houses of worship should be heavens, not targets. He condoled to those who have lost loved ones and expressed his solidarity with the people of Pakistan. Iran has also condemned the blast at a mosque in Peshawar and expressed grief and sorrow over the loss of precious lives. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Saeed Khatibzadeh said the attack was aimed at sowing discord. The Iranian spokesperson also expressed condolences to the family of the victims of the inhuman and brutal. Russia has announced temporary ceasefire in 2 cities of Ukraine. According to Russian Defense Ministry, said Russian troops will stop firing to allow humanitarian corridors out of the Ukrainian cities of Mariupol and Volnovakha. Russian and Ukrainian negotiators had agreed to set up humanitarian corridors in parts of Ukraine badly hit by fighting. Meanwhile, the UN Security Council will hold an emergency meeting Monday on the humanitarian crisis triggered in Ukraine by the Russian invasion, diplomats said Friday. The latter meeting was proposed by Mexico and France, who are pushing a draft that calls for an end to hostilities in Ukraine, unhindering flow of humanitarian aid and protection of civilians. Veteran film, TV actor and director Masood Akhtar died in Lahore today after prolonged illness. He was admitted to hospital months ago after his health deteriorated. The famous actor had been facing multiple medical complications. His funeral will be offered 4 p.m. at Gulshan-e-Ravi, Lahore today. Meanwhile, Punjab Chief Minister Usman Bustar has expressed deep grief and sorrow over the sad demise of actor Masood Akhtar. He prayed for the departed soul and commiserates with the bereaved family. On the second day of the first cricket test against Australia at Rawalpindi, Pakistan in the first innings was 312 for 1 a short while ago. Earlier before the start of match, 1 minute silence was observed to pay tribute to the legendary player of Australia, Shane Warne, who passed away yesterday due to cardiac arrest. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.